All right, hello. I'm here to talk to our juniors and our junior families about the upcoming PSAT because we are going to change things up a little bit based on what's happening with COVID in our area. So you're going to have technically three options on January 26th. The first is to take the PSAT as scheduled. We currently have 120 students who are signed up for the PSAT, and actually that's more than I'd expected. But we have folks who are inquiring about whether or not there are other options. And we also have some students who are looking to cancel because rates are up in our communities. And so we've decided to offer another option or two. So you can still come to AMSA and take the PSAT. You will receive an official PSAT score. For those of you who are interested in possibly qualifying for the National Merit Scholarship Competition, this would be your entry into that competition. If you take this test, you will not have the alternate entry option that I'm going to talk about later. Now, it's really important for you all to know that the only students who are invited to be semifinalists in the National Merit Scholarship Competition have scored in the top 1% of students in their state. The state of Massachusetts is a competitive place. The top 3 to 4% of scores in Massachusetts qualify students to become commended scholars. It's an award. It's not a scholarship opportunity or an opportunity to compete for the scholarship. So it's just really important for you to know. If you're a good test taker, you certainly might qualify. We have students that qualify every year. But if you're not a great test taker or you're going to be really nervous because of what's going on, it's worth considering, whether or not this is the right option for you right now. The second option that we're going to give, it's not a College Board sponsored option, but it's something that we would like to do for you. We're going to administer a virtual PSAT practice test. What that's going to mean is you're going to get a packet that we're going to ask you to print out, and we're going to do our best to recreate the testing experience. So students will log into Zoom, we'll read the instructions, students will fill in the bubble sheets, we'll time it. Again, it's still a practice test. You will not receive an official PSAT score. I'm going to repeat that. You will not receive an official PSAT score, but you'll be able to self-score your test, and you'll have an idea of what your PSAT score would be. So if you're just looking for practice and that's it, you're not worried about national merit, you're just looking for practice, this may be a better option for you. We'll do it from home. The third option is to take neither, and that's also fine. This is very much optional right now. So for students who decide to do the virtual PSAT practice test with us, or who don't take advantage of the competition, so if you opt into either number 2 or number 3 on this list, you can still enter the National Merit Scholarship Competition through an alternate entry. And I'm going to tell you how to do that. So you would take an official administration of the SAT between August 2020 and June 2021. Some of you have already done this. You would then request that your College Board SAT scores are sent to the National Merit Scholarship. And then you would fill out an alternate entry form. You need to do that by Thursday, April 1st. So it's pretty easy to do. You take the test, you send your scores, and then you fill out the form. If you still opt to come and take the in-person PSAT, we will have you in groups of approximately 10, 6 feet apart. There's an air purifier in every room. We will have bathroom monitors, so there'll be one student at a time in the bathroom. You'll be wearing masks. You'll be bringing your own pencils and calculators, wooden pencil, not mechanical pencil, and you must provide your own transportation. Because this is optional, we will do all we can to minimize the risk of exposure, but all we can do is minimize the risk. There is still a risk. If you come for testing, we ask that you monitor yourself for symptoms for 14 days after testing and contact the school nurse if you have symptoms. And also that you take your temperature the morning of the test and don't come to school if you have a fever or any COVID symptoms. Pardon my little typo in there. So the next step for all of you is to fill out a new survey that's posted on the Junior Seminar Google Classroom. I need you to do that by Wednesday, the 20th. It's super easy. It's going to take you like 2 minutes, less than that. You're going to tell me which option you're opting into. Number 1, PSAT in person. Number 2, virtual practice test, no official scores, but you can score your test. Or number 3, you're going to do neither. All of them are fine, but you need to think about what's right for you. Parents, you can't fill out this form. We posted it through Junior Seminar Classroom, and so students will need to go in and fill out the form. The reason that we have it only accessible by them is so that we can track who's done it and follow up if we need to with students who haven't. So thanks for your time, and please let me know if you have any questions. I'm k.driver@amsacs.org. Thank you.